Today I'm going to do the intro for my new project pan. This is going to be a project 10 pan, and I am gonna work through these products until they are completely done. Now I have a few products that are kind of challenging, so I'm questioning myself, but as this project pan progresses and I figure out how long it's going to take me with those harder products, maybe I can add extras so I can finish the project within, a reasonable amount of time. So I am going to start and show you the products. The first one, you're not going to be able to see any kind of progress or anything today because it's a, different kind of packaging. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and let me show you. You basically just push here and you can use a sponge that comes with it, or you can use it with a brush. So I have no idea how much product this has inside. I'm gonna look it up and put it on the screen how much it has when it's brand new, but I don't know. I've never used up a foundation like this before, and I wanted to start with something fresh and new. Now recently I've been using the other Double Wear foundation. This is the one that I've been using, the one that everyone loves and raves about. So I'm going to do a comparison between one and the other from a drier skin perspective. So if you're interested in see the difference between one and the other, that will be a video that will be coming up soon. Then the next product is something that is drugstore, but it's a little bit more expensive than regular drugstore, and it's the Pixi line. This is Pixi by Petra, and it has 4 different products. So here, this is going to be one of the challenging ones. As you can see right there, it has a combination of different correctors and concealers and eye brighteners. So this is one of the products that I had in my collection for quite some time, and I noticed that it's changing the consistency. So what I want to do with this is try to use up the 4 products that it's inside this container. This, it says that it's called the Eye Bright Kit. This is in number 2, medium 10, and the idea of this is that it has a couple of highlighters and also a couple of concealers. So I'm going to try to see different ways to use it. The next product is the Colorpop highlighter in Yummy Cookies. Now you probably remember this. It was in a project pan that I had during the summertime, and I mean, that's how much I have left, but it is a highlighter, so it's going to take some time to finish it. I love the idea of using my Colorpop eyeshadows and products because, they are the different kind of a cream consistency that I think dries up pretty quickly if you don't use them in a reasonable amount of time. And even if you keep it, in the best way possible, I feel like the formula changes. Even if it doesn't dry up, it's going to change, and it's not going to be as easy to blend or to use. And for me, when I'm using eyeshadows or when I'm using highlighters like this one, I like to use brushes. I don't like to use it with the fingers unless it's a topper or unless it's something that is going to be the last step. But I like to blend my eyeshadows and I like to blend my highlighters. So for me, it's something really important that keeps the same consistency so I can use it every single day and use it up, within a reasonable amount of time instead of just keeping it in my collection because it's pretty. The next product is something that is drugstore, and again, this is drying up on me. I don't know how easy it's going to be to use it up, but I'm going to try. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Creamy Beige. I mean, as you can see right there, I do have pan showing, but this is a very thick and pigmented product. So it's going to take me some time to use it. I'm going to try to put pictures or something in comparisons in each of my updates so you can see how much I can use within a 2-week period. I'm going to try to use it in different ways to use it up faster, but color tattoos, you know, that they do take quite some time to finish it. So I want to challenge myself, and I thought that this is the one that is the oldest in my collection, so that's why I decided to add it into this project. I also added this into another project. This is the Smashbox 24-hour eye primer, photo finish eye primer. I do love this eye primer because it has more of a silicone base. It's white. I mean, it doesn't have any color or anything, maybe a little bit pink. I don't know if you can see it right there. It has more of a tint to it, but once you put it in your eyes, it's white, and it's one of my favorite formulas for eye primer, especially if you're working with hard eyeshadows. If you're using matte eyeshadows like the ones that I'm trying to finish in my Too Faced chocolate bar, this is a great way to use it in a smoky eye and love the results every single time. I don't know what it is about this primer, but I am in love with it, so I decided to add it into this project. Finish this much because, I mean, it's not completely full, and just go by the second line right here. So keep in mind that that's where I'm starting. That was before from a different project. So I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I want to decide if I want to purchase the full size of this, because I have other eye primers, but I feel like I always come back to this one because I like the results that it gives me, especially with harder eyeshadows, or especially with those eyeshadows that are not as blendable as the ones that are a little bit more soft or they have a different texture. The next product is something that I already have a full size of, but I forgot I had a mini. So I had this in my collection for quite some time. This is the Ka-Brow by Benefit. It's the idea of a deep brow pomade. I don't know if you can see right there how much I have left. I do have a little bit of pan in the, you know, the bottom, but I'm gonna try to use up everything. I did go in with a brush and see if whatever was around, it was good enough to use it, and it is. Now it comes with a brush, and at first when I had the product and the top, it was easy to use it with the brush. Now it's dirty and it doesn't look pretty, but it did work at the beginning. Now what I think I'm gonna have to do is use a smaller brush to get a little bit of the product out and then use it from there, because the problem that I have with this, and the actual reason I forgot about this, it's because I got frustrated with it because of how small. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but compare it with my, I'm gonna try to compare with my pinky nail, which is pretty small. I mean, my pinky nail, it's bigger than, you know, the opening. So it's a little bit frustrating, so I'm going to try to use it up that way so I can move on to my full-size one. And I do love this. So it's not the formula, the problem. It's just the packaging. And on this one, it also comes with the brush. But since the opening of this, it's bigger. So, I mean, it's easier to pick it up. But once you have an opening that is that small, it's not that easy. So I'm going to try to finish it and then move on to my full size, which is what I was using before I realized that I have this small one. Now I have a few, actually 4 lip products here. I do have a plan for them, and that's why I have 4 of them, and I truly want to finish them all. I know that it's time to use them. They're pretty old in my collection, but I don't want to get rid of them. Now the first one, it's a lipstick that is Make Me Pink by Maybelline, and that's the line where I am right now. This is a very pink shade, and this was the kind of shade that I used to be into when I started with makeup, but not anymore. So I'm going to try to use it completely. I do have like a sentimental attachment to this lipstick. It was my first bullet looking kind of lipstick from the drugstore. And this, I was in love with the shade for the longest time. So I want to see if I can use it up. I mean, it's not the most flattering shade for my skin tone, but it's okay. I'm gonna try to finish it. Now, I also want to add this Baby Lips, and that's where I am right now. Let me see if I can, oh, there you go. That's the black line right there. It's where I'm starting. As you can see, it does have quite a bit. I think this is my second or the third one that I got from this Baby Lips line, and actually in specific the Peach Kiss. They came in with another one that was clear, and I did like the clear more than I like this one, so I used that up before I ended up using this color. It's nice. It's not my favorite color, but it's nice. So I'm gonna try to finish it completely. Then I have a couple of MAC lipsticks. Now this one is the color Mid Mauve, and it's what I have on my lips today. I do love this formula. This is a luster, and I'm gonna show you. That's where I am right now. It's kind of weird because I'm going by the viewfinder thing that I have in my computer, so it's probably not lining up perfectly, but that's where I'm starting, and that's how much I have of this lipstick. Now there was a time where the only two lipsticks I wanted to have on my lips was either Mid Mauve in the luster finish, and I'm gonna do a swatch, or the next one that I'm gonna show you. They were, and if you look at my makeup, you could guess which one was which because I didn't change my lipstick. So that's Mid Mauve. And the next one, and that's where I am today, or that's where I'm starting. And let me do a swatch. This was the other lipstick that I had on my lips every single time I wore makeup. So either the Mid Mauve, which was very nude and it's what I have on my lips, or the color Captive, which is this other one right here. So I'm gonna try to use them up because I bought a bunch of them at the same time, and it was a long time ago. And these are the last two that I have. Once I'm done with those, then I'll go and purchase a new lipstick by MAC, maybe in a different color, but I'm not promising that I'm not gonna go back to these two classics. But it's as soon as I put them on my lips, I realize how much I miss them. And then finally, I have this that is a blush. It's by Ofra, and I'm gonna try to put the name of the blush somewhere. Now I have it in this compact. This is a Mary Kay compact, just because I find that otherwise it gets damaged and I can't make it fit in my Z palette where I have all my MAC eyeshadows. So that's where I'm starting. As you can see, I do have quite a bit of use of this because I do like it. I feel like it's one of those very beautiful shades that you can use as toppers. Look at that. That is a swatch on my finger, and I'm gonna do a swatch right here. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but it's a really nice gold color that I think it's going to go perfectly with any of the lip colors that I have here. And oh, and I forgot to do a swatch of the Baby Lips, but it's not going to show up that much. But as you can see, it's still a nude, so any of those colors, I think it's going to go perfectly with that blush. So anyways, this is going to be my first project pan that is going to roll into 2018. I'm excited. It's all makeup, and I just can't wait to be done with this product and share with you the gems that I might find here because I'm already in love with them, or just the products that I realize that I don't need in my collection. So if you're new and you want to watch more videos like this, I'm gonna have a playlist of them up here, so if you want to go check them out, also in the description box down below. Stay tuned. I'll be back in a couple of weeks and share with you the progress that I have with this product.